Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards. This is a social call between the War Master of the House of Staves and King Dartmouth, the Speaker of the House of Cups. Let's get this rolling. Dartmouth would have, after hearing that you needed to speak to him, would have invited you to his bar. Is that I think it's a brothel, actually. Etc.
So a PLA-style military vehicle showing up is not going to be out of the ordinary at all.
Probably not.
So yeah, a command vehicle will actually pull up in front of the place. Marcus will step out. He's got his sword on him, but he'll leave the AK behind with his attaché. And then he'll head straight for the door.
Once you get there, you'll be asked to hand over your weapon for obvious reasons.
Yeah. He has no problem undoing his sword belt and handing it over, wrapped up.
Alrighty, and you'll be sent to where Dartmouth is waiting. After being offered refreshments, of course.
Which he will politely decline.
Dartmouth will look up when you enter. You were the Staves member that needed to speak to me?
I am. He removes his hat politely. I am Marcus de San Mateo, named War Master by the Camarilla. I hear that you are the king of the wild folk.
Yes, King Dartmouth, House of Cups speaker. How may I help you today?
As you know, there are many great threats to the city. I have spoken with most of the other houses. Unfortunately, due to business expenses and other problems, I have had to wait till near last to talk to you. I assure you this was not intentional on my part.
I can
However, However, with the major threats to the city, such as the former threat of Salich and the ongoing threat of the technocratic mages, it is my principes feeling and desire that we bind our forces together for the greater good.
an army, so to say.
Yes, an army that can take on whatever threats happen to any of our domains. Be it the wild, the wolves, the locals, the mages, or the vampires such as myself.
Well, I'll speak to my people to see who would be willing to join. And what might interest you as well is a group of changelings. Um, they're very skilled, and they are for hire.
I see.
But I will speak to my people to see who would be interested in joining this army of sorts.
As long as their interests are in the interest of everyone in the city, I will have no problem joining them to the entire ranks. And I am glad that you are amicable towards this goal.
It is not an awful idea. Especially considering the banality of the technocrats.
They are a threat to us all in their own unique ways. I have some information, if you have not heard already, that may be of interest to you.
Is it the Zalish thing?
No, it's the fallout from this leech thing.
Okay. Okay, what would that be?
Since the fall of the vampire Salich, his servants have been running rampant around the city. The People's Liberation Army and my own Legio Hispania are very busy making sure that the populace is not threatened with them. Therefore, for the time being, I will not be able to issue free passes through the city to anyone, including your people. Once the danger has passed, then I will be able to offer passes to anyone who I know is on the friendly list.
Thank you. I'll be sure to spread that information around.
Thank you very much for your time. He then bows in Imperial Roman fashion.
He'll probably copy your bow.
I hope I have not taken up too much of your time, King.
Not at all. More, master.
Then I will depart and bid you a good evening.
You as well.
He turns on his heel and heads on out the door, grabbing his sword on the way out.
Okay, and that's all for this miniature edition of Hong Kong House of Cards. We'll see you in like 10 minutes.